So Comfort has been banned both locally and internationally. She cannot fly in Nigeria anymore for life. But I don't understand this thing. No. I don't understand this thing, like, for real. Is this not the same thing K1 did? Like literally the same story. He did. He was banned just for 6 months. But she did her own for life. Nigeria. See, for the little time you are in this country, right? Those they go your own day daily because can you imagine? Because if you ask me, it's literally the same thing that they did. They gave him 6 months, they gave her for life. And for the fact that they even naked this girl, they tore her clothes, which is not right. I want that girl to come out. I'm not supporting what she did. What she did is totally wrong. Mind you, she overdid it. And me, I still feel like they should still check her brain. Maybe, like, she may not be mad 100, you understand? But maybe something may be going on with her for real. You understand? But then I want her to even come out. I want her to say her story. Let her tell us what really happened, because I know that I feel like there's more to this thing. I saw a video of where the air hostess, her hair was still there, like her hair was still there. She was telling your air hostess that she should excuse that she want to pass. The air hostess did not answer her, that she made a video. So with that video, I feel like there was something that provoked that girl to have behaved like that. Now they don't ban her. They ban her. But our own K1, they ban him for 6 months with, and he put apology. Wow. It is well. It is well. Anyways, nothing spoil. Maybe she just by road go to Ghana. Are you by road go to Ghana? Maybe you're gonna be living in Ghana. She change her name, have their passports there. This life is not hard. This life is not hard. But I don't support what they did. If they should give her ban for life, they should also do the same thing to K1.
Comfort Emerson, the lady who was involved in the recent assault with Ibom air staff, have been banned for life, both local and international flights. Like, do you know what it means? Within Nigeria, she can't even travel by air. Outside, going outside, she can't, unless she go use car, enter the next country. If they permit her, fine. Like, I feel like this punishment is too much for her. And thank God that the Minister of Aviation condemned the video that went viral, the video whereby her body was actually exposed. Like, honestly speaking, I watched almost 5 or 7 minutes of that girl's video, the way they were dragging her and all of that. I thank God that the Minister of Aviation condemned that act and also said that they will sanction the staff officials who were working, like people who were in that premises, that there is punishment for them or they should arrest them, something like that. I thank God that happened, because I see a lot of people, I made a post on Facebook, I see a lot of people saying things about the girl, like, you know how Nigeria acts. We are talking about how these people bullied this lady, posted her picture, her videos, breast, they fly left, right, center. And some of you are saying that she deserves it. You guys now went as far as digging out her pictures and saying that, you people don't think that she cares, that she has been exposing her body. Like, how does that even make sense to you? Posting this lady's video, her breasts dangling up and down on social media, where millions of people get to see it, both the ones that are Nigerians and the ones that are not Nigerians. What are you even saying? I would have even talked about the way they expose her body, who made the video. The person who recorded that video needs to be arrested. You posted that video with nobody saying you shouldn't post it. At least you should blur out the parts that's where this thing was showing. Boom, everything you posted. I think that we are in a very lawless country. Now, I actually saw a video where the lady was actually talking to the flight attendant, please excuse me, I want to come down. You people do not show that part. I'm not saying that she being disrespectful, not obeying the rules of the flight is actually okay, but there's the way you guys can actually handle something. Because you people will say the one you want to say to suit your narrative, then other passengers on the same flight are actually saying that the girl is not at fault, apart from she not switching off her phone when they ask them to. This is what a simple obedience or obeying instruction could have saved her. Imagine disgracing this lady, embarrassing her. Now she's cooling off in Kirikiri and they have already sued her to court. I feel like the punishment is too much for her. like lifetime ban, both local and international. Oh no, that's too much. It's too much for somebody to handle. If not for anything, you guys should mercy, have pity on her. The way she has been embarrassed, which embarrassment is more than what is going around the social media. You will just rant. People already have the videos. Do you know that can actually make her depressed? Coming out and saying that, oh, the video of your breast dangling is flying up and down and whatsoever. And people are commenting, oh, she wants to be naked. This one, like, we are human. Where is your conscience? Does it even make sense to you? If it's your sister, will you come out and type those things you are typing now? Will you type it? Nobody is actually supporting her bad character, but like, the way they drag her, even to the van, everything, like, somebody actually pulled her clothes up. Seeing that people are carrying her, somebody intentionally pulled her clothes up. And she was struggling. You guys didn't even mind. You drag her naked down. It's uncalled for. You guys are not even trained. And two wrongs can never make a right. Note.
Don't be that content. If you can, avoid it. Don't make everybody form an opinion about you. Don't be that public content. Don't be that person that everybody creates content of. Now, the Minister for Aviation, Festus Keyamo, has now placed her on no-flight list, both locally and internationally. And apart from that, the same thing that happened, unruly behavior, today from nowhere, court sat and then sent her to Kirikiri. The moment she started that journey yesterday, if anybody had told her that she would end up in Kirikiri, I'm sure she would have doubted it seriously. They have prosecuted immediately. Today, Monday. The judges are no longer on holiday. The judges are no longer on sabbatical. They appeared from nowhere and then straight to Kirikiri. The Minister for Aviation just confirmed that. Same thing happened. You see, Nigeria, classism, now classism go finish that country. But see, because in Nigeria, the only person that can protect you, I do not care who you know, is you. If you don't belong to that set that believes that they own Nigeria, be very careful. Fight for your right. But anything that will make you find yourself in a circle where everybody's touching you, whether you're right or wrong, no baby, flick your wig, remove yourself from that situation, especially if you're a lady. These are people that on a norms may not be able to touch you, may not be able to come close to you, but not everybody had access to you. I have watched different versions of this video. I have watched different versions that there's nothing you want to explain to me that could make you that unruly. Nothing at all. I beg on her. This 2025, pray seriously against anger. Pray against anger. That's another message, part 2. More wisdom.
So information say that lady wey fight for Ibom Air, Emerson, has been suspended from flying in Nigeria forever, indefinitely. After they sent her to Kirikiri in Lagos, he's now in prison. The judgment did not take more than 2 hours. They don't carry and go Kirikiri, sentence him. They don't ban him from flying forever by the NCAA. According to Arise News, where you do the breaking news, say NCAA don't ban her from flying forever. Now, for me, this decision is very hasty. I know, say, what did the girl do? He did very wrong from the videos where we see. But because say now poor person or the person will say no get influence like Kwan will be say one hijack plane. It was suspended from flying for 6 months, and it was not even arrested. Now this one has been arrested. Information say don't take Kirikiri prison, and despite the treatment, they say they're tearing clothes and everything. I don't have a problem with the judgment of saying, oh, make the carry and go Kirikiri because I advocated for it, make them make example out of her. But suspending her indefinitely in less than 3 hours of the occurrence of the event, I think that's too much. If she's going to be banned indefinitely, the same decision should be meted on Kwan. Because what is good for the goose is also what? Completer. That's my own opinion. Cheers.
I do not condone Ms. Comfort Emerson's assault on Ibom Air crew, but condemning her actions must not mean ignoring the wrongs done to her. If she must face consequences, so should everyone else involved. You know, a lot of people are quoting aviation laws, saying the pilot has the right to restrain a passenger. And you know what? That is true. But we need to be very clear about what that actually means. In aviation, there's something called in-flight actions. These are decisions and measures taken while the aircraft is airborne. The moment you're in the air, everyone's primary duty is safety. If a passenger becomes unruly in flight, the captain has the authority to order restraint. In fact, in flight, even other passengers have the right to help restrain someone if there is a threat to life or safety. That is because we are in a closed metal tube thousands of feet above ground level, so everybody's behavior can endanger hundreds of lives. But that is very different from ground action. Once the aircraft has landed and the doors are open or ready to open, the threat dynamics changes completely. You're no longer in the sky. The environment is controlled. There are ground security teams, police units, and aviation security officers trained and legally empowered to handle conflict. So, in a ground situation, the professional thing to do is to deplane the individual, which is my point. That is exactly what she wanted to do, and then hand them over to the airport security. You let those who are trained, authorized, and insured to handle the situation from there. So when the cabin crew continue to restrain or block a passenger after landing, they move into a legal gray area, because at that point, it's no longer purely about in-flight safety. It's about control on the ground, which belongs to the security agencies. And that is why I have an issue with how Comfort's situation was handled. I understand the crew wanted to wait for security, but physically preventing her from leaving after landing when the airport is full of checkpoints and officers was not the only option. It also risks escalation in that situation, which was unnecessary, and that's exactly what happened. So yes, the pilot authority is real, but in-flight actions and ground actions are not the same. In the air, safety comes first. On the ground, protocol and legality must take over. And when that line is crossed, even unintentionally, you create room for mistakes. And unfortunately, that's the situation we witness. It's the truth at the time. Take care and have a nice day.